My name is Lauren Kincaid Philby. I am going to the Miyazaki Prefecture, to Katagawa-cho, which is like a little 17,000 person town. I guess it's not really, I think it's a town, and I guess what I'm most excited about is getting to know my community and becoming part of the community and getting to share my culture. For example, I love surf culture, and apparently Miyazaki's known for their surfing, so I'm looking forward to meeting some Japanese surfers and getting to meet the kids. I taught in junior high schools here, so I'm really excited to see what a junior high school is like in Katagawa. So yeah, thanks.
I'm Nate. I'm going to Ehime down in Shikoku. I'm really looking forward to, just sort of being there, going over there. It's gonna be. I'm really excited about it. And it's gonna be fun, I think. And one thing I'm worried about though is, the shoes. Am I gonna buy them here, bring them over there? It's gonna cost a ton. But if I buy them over there, they're not gonna have my size. I don't know. It's gonna be kind of crazy.
Hi. I'm Katy Schreier, and I'm from Sacramento, and we're going to be going and teaching in Ehime in Imabari. Sorry, I got nervous. Imabari. And this is my husband, Nick, who'll be coming with me. I'm extremely excited to see the country, especially Imabari. There's so many interesting things in Ehime, and I'm really excited about, they have a specific dialect that I think is going to be really neat to learn about. I'm a little nervous because I actually am a teacher. I just finished my student teaching in America, so I've really been taught the American way of teaching, which is very child-centered, very Common Core, all of that sort of stuff. So I'm a little worried about going into a more old-fashioned, sort of strict, this is how we do things environment. So I'm just hoping I get along well with my JTEs. And I'm eager to learn, but I just, it'll be very different for me in the classroom as a teacher. So.
I'm coming along as a non-jet dependent, so I'm going to be following up about a month after Katya gets to Japan. So that first month I'm worried about us being apart and the possibility that she won't have a phone or internet is a little daunting. In addition, there's of course the worry about what employment I'm going to have while I'm over there. But that brings me to the excitement that I'm really excited to throw myself into the culture and just start volunteering everywhere. With luck, a job will open up. I'm going to keep trying, maybe teaching English, maybe using, I have an IT background, so I'm going to see if that can lend itself anywhere. Last other resort is that I have a connection here in the States that I might be able to do some work remotely, maybe.
So yeah, we're really excited. This is sort of going to be our working adventure honeymoon. So we're really looking forward to that, and this is something we've been planning on doing for several years, actually. So we're really excited that JET is going to be our first year and our adventure that we get to do together.
Hey, I'm Nate. I'm off to the Gunma Prefecture. I think some of the things I'm most excited for are to go back to Japan, really. I was there for a year already a while back, but probably to see some of the countryside, more rural areas. From what I've heard, my place is supposed to be out in the mountains, so looking forward to that, like race patches and stuff. Things I'm worried about? What's the death by overwork thing? There's a name for that. I'm not really sure what it's going to look like when I'm actually working at the school. I'm sure it'll be fine, but the whole senpai kohai thing, staying until your boss goes home, it's out of the norm for me, but I'm sure everything will go great.
Hi, I'm Meryl Jordan. I'm going to Gifu-shi in Gifu Prefecture. I'm really excited about living in another culture. I've never actually spent more than 2 months outside of the US, so that is probably the thing I'm most excited to actually be fully immersed in a different culture. What I'm most worried about is the fact that Gifu is a rather large city, and I have never lived in a city before, and I was told by everyone that I would most likely be put in a small rural placement and that turned out not to be the case. So, very excited.
So my name is Gemma Gallagher, and I'm going to Kumamoto-ken Kamiyamakasa-shi. And I'm really excited to move back to a seaside town. The place where I'm from in the US is kind of rural and touristy, and this is going to be kind of an interesting displacement for me. It's going to be a similar culture with a totally foreign environment, so I'm looking forward to that. And I'm also really excited to be going back to Japan. I was born there and lived there until I was 5, so it's going to be kind of experiencing it as an adult. It's going to be very different. So that's what I'm excited about. What I'm worried about is not being able to find peanut butter, cheese, those are two things that I'm worried about. I'm trying to focus on not worrying about big things because I don't want to inhibit myself. So if I can keep them to like meaningless dribble, then that's better. That's it.
Hi everyone. My name is Brian Ma, and I'm assigned to Ishikawa-ken. And some of the things I'm really excited about is to, of course, meet my students. I'll be in 2 high schools in the city of Komatsu, and I'm also really excited to just be immersed in the Japanese culture. I know no Japanese, so this will be a truly immersive experience, but I'm really looking forward to the food, the fresh sushi and sashimi, big foodie, and the slopes. I know that there's pristine snowboarding mountain territory, so I'm really excited to try that out. And of course to learn the Japanese language and culture. Some of the things I'm kind of nervous about would be that I know no Japanese, maybe just hiragana and katakana and just the syllabaries. But it'll be an experience. And another thing I'm worried about is the humidity, the actual seasons, because I'm a Bay Area born and raised here. So I don't know a season, what it's like to be humid and sweaty and sticky. And last thing is probably the giant insects that I've been hearing about.
Okay, my name is Diego Jardian, and I'm going to be sent off to Fukushima. I'm really excited to teach English over there. I've been working a lot with Hispanic students where I live, teaching English to them in migrant camps where I work, because there's a lot of farmland where I live. So the opportunity to go and do this in another country, especially Japan, which I've always had a big interest in, is really, really exciting. I hope to expand my English teaching abilities, learn more in depth just about English, and really learn more about the Japanese language and the Japanese culture. Probably the one thing I am worried about is basic living, like a gas stove. I don't know what that is or how to use it, or basically no insulation in my house in the winter. I don't know how cold Fukushima is. I know people have been saying Toku in the north is pretty cold, but hoping it's not too cold. So those are little things that I'm worried about, but you know, I think I'll pull through.
Hi, I'm Alyssa M. I'm going to Aomori Prefecture. I'm excited just to experience Japan and live there. That's been my dream ever since I was a little girl. So I'm really glad that I'm able to do that. What I'm nervous for is probably the weather. I've lived in California all my life, so it's always been sunny. Never experienced snow, so the amount of snow is going to freak me out a little bit, but I'm pretty excited for everything because I'll actually experience the 4 seasons, so it'll be a good experience.
My name is Hillary Stengel, and I'm going to Minami Awaji in Hyogo. I'm most excited about being able to challenge myself in new areas and different fields, because I feel like this is a different opportunity that different than I've ever had before, and I think that it's going to be really exciting to see myself struggle and see myself grow from the experience. And I'm most worried about probably feeling comfortable, because at any stage in adapting to a different culture, I'm going to feel comfortable, but I think that I always want to be in a state of slight panic, because that'll encourage me to take on new opportunities and grow as a person.